blast with this because it was one of those nights where we thought it was going to dump on us all night. We all showed up to the games decked out in rain gear.
Ready for it.
I had my camera all wrapped up in its rain jacket, and then I got to Sutherland High School. It was gorgeous out. It was cold, but I was like...
Same here up north, like a couple hours before kickoff at Willamette. Dumping rain, and then kickoff happens, and no rain to speak of.
I was excited to make that drive down to Sutherland because there are storylines all over for the locals. South Umpqua and Sutherland duking it out for the second auto bid into the playoffs. And meanwhile, just a little bit further north, Cottage Grove trying to finish undefeated this season under head coach Steve Turner. But let's start south on I-5. The construction crew is in the house for Sutherland, South Umpqua. Cold night equals run the ball. Tough defense for the Bulldogs in a scoreless game early, and then first blood is drawn. Taj Flores, 6'5", 210 pounds. Have fun stopping that. The Bulldogs are up 7-0. And then the Bulldog defense came to play, snuffing out the run again and showing some serious physicality. People bouncing all over the place. But you know what? The Lancers were here to play too. Tough, gritty game in the cold weather. Later in the first, big fourth down here for the Bulldogs. But Trent Westrom slips and falls short of the line to gain. It's a turnover on downs. And then finally, South Umpqua's offense gets it going. Beautiful throw. Thank you very much, Most. Jaden Kay on the snag. But in the end, Sutherland with the dub, 28-14. Hello, playoffs. Bulldogs, Cottage Grove, and Elmira. The Lions trying to stay undefeated, but look at the fog in this game. Elmira's up 17-7 at half. Nathan Lemon and the Lions go to work, but I can't even see them. I'm trying to mess with the iris on the camera to figure out what's going on with this fog down to the goal line. Clayton Dewitt just fighting and fighting and fighting. Finally, he finds the plane. Cottage Grove within 3. The Falcons trying to rejuvenate the offense. Trickeration in November, but hard to locate that ball in the fog. Keelan Hecker drops it. The Lions get it back with a chance to take the lead. Gavin Grogan just kind of slithering along the sideline. He's going to take it all the way down inside of the 30, and then once you're down close enough, call up, do it again. Just like that, the Lions back in the lead. They never look back. Cottage Grove, count them, 9-0, an undefeated slate, the champions of the Mountain Valley.
The Halloween Tricks nearly pulling a big one at Cottage Grove. Didn't end up being that way, thankfully not carrying to November, but plenty of other scores across the state as well in 3A. Santiam Christian almost nearly getting taken down as well for a little pre-after Halloween trick, but they hang on to win 31-20 against Taft, and then Siuslaw. How about this game, Cam, against Coquille? Barely hanging on in a 5-point game. The Vikings' perfect season nearly uprooted in the end, but they hung on to survive, and finally, Crestwall finishes its season on a high note. They take